Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Legends of Eisenwald, and at this point we were at the point where the last band of outlaws were coming after us in the mine. Alright, I can't believe my eyes. More himself with some dirty whore. What, you thought to take me by surprise? What is it? You tell us, vixen? You won't take me that easily. Oh, thank you, chieftain. You have such a way with words. And that's a really stupid thing on your hat. But anyway. You're afraid of me, aren't you? Well, don't be. I'm no butcher to carve you up. But Gustav, now. Gustav is a real butcher. Hey, Gustav, I bet you wouldn't cut this pig's nose while she is still alive. Hello. Gustav the butcher. What's the bet? 30 guldens and a cask of Rhine wine. In that case, why not? Step aside, my brothers, and I will take you up on that bet. Alright. Oh, this is not an easy fight, especially that I'm down one. So who do I go after first? These are more... yeah, I don't do as much damage to them either. I might have to play this one off camera if I lose this too many times. Alright, let's see here. He just doesn't have... There, he got him. Okay, that's one down. And you have to regenerate. Okay, this is the problem. Everybody's after one person. Okay, let's see who we can get. Can we get... He really needs the help. Can I get him out of there? Yes, I can. Oh, come on, I clicked on you. Okay. And then see if you can heal him. Yes! At least a little bit. Oh, even though I healed him, you killed him! All right. Well, I'm getting some equipment, but I don't think they give you any time to equip anybody. That's the problem. Okay. So you have killed Gustav, but no matter, you'll soon join him. I think in hell, but they left that word out, in hell. Here we go, fighting again, and I am not prepared. I wonder if I can... I should have given this to somebody else. Alright, he is going to be tough to take down. He's 70. He's 44. He's 48. At least one gun is better than having... Okay. So, and I can't heal him now? Why? Because he's... I don't know, that's weird. They won't let me... And he's dead. Yep. Okay. $24 or 44. I think if I get him out of here, the archer will leave. It's just that the archer will do... Oh, I can't. He's too close. Alright, and you can't heal. Alright, you didn't kill him right off the bat. Good. Alright, I did it! Okay, so I got 48. Okay. Ha! At last! We have gotten rid of those petty fools. You saved my life, noble lady. I really don't know how to thank you. If it was true that I had gems, I would gladly give them to you, but I have nothing. I don't need gems from you, Cells, but is it true that you know a way under the mountains? Certainly I do. That's why they call me Sights the Mole. So you need to get to the opposite side? What are we waiting for? I will mark the route on your map. Okay. Whoa. So, he is dead. That necklace doesn't seem to do much good, does it? Get everything off of him that I can, because he's gone. And he can't use any of my stuff. Can I use any of it? Nope. Can he? He can use the hat. Oops, come on. And he can use this. And the rabbit foot. I wish there was somewhere to heal. I need to heal. Okay, so I wonder if he has any more men I can hire up here. Okay, okay, way under the mountain. Peter, the tavern keeper's son, so I did that. Find a miner named Sights, I did that. Sights the Mole has been captured by some rogues. Kill the rogues by the mine. Okay, go to the mine, which has been marked by Sights on your... Alright, let's get these gone, because we already did. Okay, so it's that mine. Okay. So, let's see if I can hire... Where is the castle? I think there was... Oh, he's back there, that's right. Okay. And hire... one more of him. And was there anyone else at his castle? It's down this way. Oh, damn it. Halt, Corinne, halt. You were never a coward, but you run like one now. You won't escape, you know it very well. Damn it. And I never thought you were a traitor, Berthold. There's no way. Okay, so this is why... Okay. So this is why I have to get that done ASAP. Did I save? Let me see here. Okay, so I need to go to this mine ASAP. Before Berthold catches up with me. Hurry up. Move, move. I'm not moving very fast, am I? Come on. Am I getting close to it or what? Where's it at? Is it this one? No. I know there was another... Oh, where's the other mine? Here it is. Duck your head. The tunnels are not very tall or wide. Don't fall behind. You go ahead here, and now it is to the left or right. Well, it makes little difference. Damn it, I hit my head. Mole. Head? Who needs a head, eh? Oh, don't mind me. I just enjoy a good laugh at a bad joke. Okay. Fresh air. How horrible. Hans' Tavern is at hand, so you can rest there. Better air with the alcohol and vomit. Oh, God, what is this humor? I thank you, Sights. You have helped me a great deal. I can give you even more help, but with a story this time. Listen now. There is a tower not far from... These German names are just so funny. Bunkenspitz called Swallow Tower. It's said it's impossible to get there unless one turns into a swallow. It wasn't invented by chance. It was a shelter, and there was only one secret way there, but all who knew the way have since died. The tower has been desolate for a long time. When I was kept in the mine, I heard the rogues say that they had found the secret way and now use it to hide themselves and their plunder from local authorities. Spoke the directions out loud, they did. There is a huge fragment of wall not far from the tower. You have to turn your back to it and walk straight ahead, climbing the section of hill that lies in front of the fragment. Then turn toward the tower from the steep and look down, and you will see the entrance. Perchance, lady, you will need to go there eventually. Thank you. Is that something that's on my map now? Or a note? Legend, no. Oh, Swallow Tower. Yes, here it is. And I can mark it on my map. Okay, let's get the mine one off of there. We're already done with the mine. Oops. So, supposedly he has to go around then. There is a tavern where Hans treats visitors with this special wine. If only Berthold could come and try it. Quite the idea. Berthold is sure to go the longer way and will have certainly call in here, and he won't refuse a glass of wine. If I bribed the tavern keeper to get him drunk, it would give me some much needed time. Alright. So, I'm sorry, I'm lost on my map here. I'm up here. Under the tavern is right here. Okay. Hello. Are we getting there? Where are we going? I don't like the way this goes. I'm trying to get to the tavern and I'm going the other way. Oh, there it is. Right there. When I came to the island's bridge, I got scared at first. The marble statue there is twice as big as a man. Its stone eyes look very human. His strict gaze glares out from under his eyebrows. Well, what does this have to do with anything? The local people told me that it is Saint Landry, the first bishop of Winfield, and that he stands before the bridge to protect the cathedral. Protect from whom? Well, the cathedral has quite a history. Okay, interesting figure. The Cathedral of John the Baptist is the largest and most spectacular in the duchy. People say that when St. Landry, who was also called Landrich, was baptizing local people, he could not convince them to enter the chilly waters of the Elbe. So in order to prove the safety of the Elbe, he swam out to the deepest point between Burschli and Moss. The priest, who was already old, found his strength failing against the strong current. He was dragged under. Then a miracle occurred. The bed of the river rose to form an island under Landry. When people saw the miracle, they swam towards the new island, and he baptized them all. One of the first Christian churches in the duchy was built on this island. Interesting. A knight possessed by revenge put the cathedral to flame in order to ruin the wedding of his enemy. Ah, okay. After that, the church was rebuilt and the bridge is now guarded day and night. But the living are not the only guards of the church. The Duke invited a famous sculptor from Florence, who people claimed possessed some sorcerous power. His statues resemble the living so closely that if you were to stand and watch, they appeared to be alive, and indeed some believe they are actually alive. This sculptor made a huge statue of St. Landry that now stands at the bridge's entrance. In one hand, Landry holds a steel staff, and the nimbus over his head is made of pure gold. Well, I'm surprised no one has stole it. People who walk past the statue still swear that its gaze follows them. It is believed that if the cathedral is threatened again, the statue will come alive and punish the blasphemer. Interesting. The innkeeper narrows his eyes in distrust. And what, has the statue already come to life? Believe me, if you ever see it yourself, you will lose all interest in finding out whether or not it is actually alive. Okay. Superstitions. Alright, so let's do some healing. Heal all for 63. I need to get rid of this one because he's dead. I guess in the last episode, they let them die several times before. I mean, they were unconscious more than the 3 times, and I got away with it. But now I guess I'm not going to be able to, so that's so sad. So are these mercenaries? Damn it, they're mercenaries. Okay. I'm going to have to hire him, though. I mean, there's just no way around it. Okay, so let's go into conversation with the tavern keeper. Welcome, my lady. I am always glad to see fresh faces in my tavern. I bid you good day, tavern keeper. Tavern keeper, tell me, are you the very Hans who is so widely known for his special wine? The very same, good lady. They all look the same, don't they? Listen, Hans, I have an old friend. I want to surprise him. He will definitely call in at your tavern, and soon. I want you to serve him well. Pour his wine generously. I will pay for it all, and I'll throw in a little extra for your service. Lady, I am always glad to please my customers. There is a problem, however. I ran out of that wine this morning. It is quite popular, you see. Are you able to produce some more? Adam, the wine grower, usually delivers the wine. He was meant to arrive at dawn, but he seems to have been destroyed. But it seems to have been delayed for some reason. If you need the wine so urgently, my lady, you could visit Adam yourself. His farmstead is right down the road. It's hard to miss. Okay, so I know where to get that. Gossip. Any gossip here? Sure, 7 miners. Once there lived 7 miners, and they decided to throw all their money into new tools and instruments to mine the tallest mountain in Erzgans. They had heard that the heart of the mountain was made of solid malachite, and knew that if they were able to get to it, they would be wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. So they gathered their tools and set off to the great mountain. For days they hacked away at the rock. Days turned into months, and their camp supplies dried up. But they did not run back, not so much as to gather food or drink. But they did not turn back, not so much as to gather food or drink. Their eyes took on a glazed look, and they would not interrupt their efforts at all, but kept biting at the mountain. But while it defied all their efforts, and their tools fell into disrepair, they would not stop. With bloody hands, they continued hacking away with blunted tools. They dug so deep that surely they smelled the brimstone of hell only a few meters below them. And then, when all strength had failed them, they saw it. The crater earth gave way, and they saw the green glow of malachite. It was sparkling, almost glowing like a living force, the very heart of the mountain. But in their delirium to reach it, they had nothing to leave the cavern. But in their delirium to reach it, they had nothing to leave the cavern they had plunged into, and all their tools were so worn that they could hardly even scratch the surface of the precious stone. So they lie there to this day as part of the mountain, dead beside the stone which was the very object of their greed. The name of the mountain is Bunkelspitz, Sparkling Peak, the name which was also given to the castle which clings onto its slope. And if you reach the top from the opposite side of the castle, some say you can still hear the wailing of the miners. 3 pines grow there. One is a bit further up than the other 2, so if you stand by the third and listen to the sounds with your ear on the mountain, you will hear them. And it is said that if you bring them the tools, they will get malachite for you, but you must turn your back and count till 3. But the tools should be made of the finest iron, not the kind that miners use, but the quality that knights use in battle. It is easy to guess what they need: 3 hammers, 3 picks, and a good thick sack. Okay, so, here's a treasure. Enzel's treasure. What happened to Enzel and his volunteers? This is another miner. Haven't you heard? We sent a search party out for them last week, and they found nothing but an empty camp. There was an obstruction further on and a path leading to it. I fear you don't need a seer to explain what happened. Like I always say, people set off to find treasures, and nothing comes of it except death and tragedy. It is a pity, as I actually saw some of their success. Enzel boasted of the malachite heights and crystals in the town, and I swear each gem was no smaller than a man's fist. I suppose they had found 3 times as much as what they showed us, but who knows where they found it all? Well, I have some ideas where they would have found them. Truly? You didn't know Enzel like I did. He was a most contrary man. I knew, and He was the most contrary man I knew, and would hide the most expensive things in the most mondaine of places. I wouldn't be surprised if he simply placed them in a barrel or a chest near his very bed. An interesting tale indeed, and I wish it were true, but out of curiosity, where was his camp? In the hollow to the south of Bunkelspence. If you are going to find Insel's gems, it will probably be there and in a very likely spot. Okay. How about the hermit? Hey, fellow, why are you alone today? Where is your wife? She has gone to the mountains, to that hermit. She goes there every month. She wants to know what child she will have. And what does he say? Well, he still says she won't have any children, and so far he's right. But he made a prophecy that her sister would have a boy, and it actually came true right on time. But when her husband came to thank him, the hermit also told him something. He returned home very displeased with his wife, as he realized he was not the boy's father. Ha 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 ha! Hey, wonder, to be sure, is it also true that he calls people after animals? Sheep, bulls, or partridge, even pigs and rams. A mob wanted to burn him alive after he called one of them a pig, but before they set their torches, they changed their mind and returned home. A blessed man, to be sure. Yeah, I wonder how she got pregnant. Alpine gold. Well, fellows, we will get rich soon. God has been found in the east. Gold has been found in the east, and golden rivers will flow into us. Will flow unto us. Another minor. Golden rivers? Don't be a fool. Do you think we will get even so much as a single copper from them? Our Lord will hoard it all for himself. The richer our Lord, the better life becomes for the simple man. More trade, collectors will stop ripping us to the bone, and of course there will be some flow onto our pockets. Do you really believe there is so much gold in the mountains? Nobody knows for sure, but enough, I'm sure, to buy all of Landstand and most of Walmick at the very least. And then Swallow Tower, which we already heard something about that. It stood alone, tall and proud. It watched the land. No door marred its surface or windows cut into its perfection. A knight once built this structure. A knight who spoke little and whose eyes warned away any questions. He built the tower and left. The villagers came to look upon it when he had departed. They walked its circumference, trying to find an opening or an entrance. They found nothing. No, not even a mark upon its obsidian surface. But there was an entrance. Deep it was, under the earth, the passage leading to the cliff floor, the side entrance into the place of silence and solitude. And there was someone who lived in that dark place, so alone and so silent he knew not even the sound of his own voice. A child, barely 10 years old. Only while he slept did the maid come in and place food for the morrow. He never saw her. One night he stayed awake and waited for her, but she did not come. The boy climbed up onto the roof some nights and lay on the cold stones and looked at the stars. The walls around the roof were so high that he could not gaze down upon the land, or see the farmers carrying their produce. He could not see the children skipping in the fields, or the knights riding past in their splendid armor. All we could do was lie down and stare at the sky. So the boy sat still, up on the roof one day, waiting and watching. He heard a flutter of wings, and a bright yellow swallow fluttered down onto the roof. The boy had seen many birds pass above, but this one flew close to him. Its feet settled on a small stone block, and it cocked its head towards him and fixed its turned eyes on him. It held its gray wings back against his body and hopped closer to him. The boy reached out a trembling hand, and the bird hopped onto his arm. The boy stroked the bird's feathers and smiled. The boy went up there often, day after day, watching for the swallow, and the bird came once more, this time with another swallow. And day by day more birds began to nest upon the open roof of the tower, and the boy was no longer lonely. He sat among the birds and talked to them long into the night. Whether the birds could understand him or not, the boy did not mind. They chirped and flew about him as he spoke. And one day the knight returned to the tower and saw a flock of swallows above the tower. He wondered at that and spoke to a sorcerer. So the sorcerer merged into the form of a hawk and flew above to see the boy in the midst of the birds in joy and peace. So what did that have to do with anything? The sorcerer returned to the knight, troubled and knowing what the knight would ask of him. The knight was furious, for he wanted the boy to grow strong and hard as a stone, isolated from the comforts of the world, so he commanded the sorcerer to kill the birds. So it was on another day that the boy climbed the tower to watch the swallows and be with them again. The day drew on, and the sun began to sink on the horizon. A dark shape flashed by the tower, and a swallow screeched a death cry, its wings torn. It crashed to the ground, and the boy began to cry as he picked the swallow up in his hands. The shape flashed again in the sky, and another swallow fell. Again and again and again, the rending of feathers and the cry of the birds continued on. The boy wailed with a voice so haunted and agonized that even far over the hills the villagers heard it. It filled them with great fear as they turned their eyes upon the tower, and then the deed was done. The boy stood alone in the midst of dead swallows, the dark shape in the sky retreating to watch him from afar. With rage and despair, the boy began to pull himself up from the roof. He dug his feet into the little chips of the stone, his feet and hands bleeding as he climbed the sharp edges, scratching and tearing at his skin. He pushed on, despair and rage forcing his body to climb. And he did not stop until his body torn and wrecked. He did not stop until his body torn and wrecked. He finally stood atop the tower. He saw the land before him. He saw it all. He jumped. He fell from the 40 peak, and in an instant his only life was over. So sad. The knight abandoned the tower, and the villagers who ran to discover the source of the unearthly well wondered at the dead child they found at the tower's base. Time went on, but the swallows did not forget their nest. They returned to claim it once again as their own, and to this day Swallow Tower stands tall. Oh, what a sad tale. Hello, I clicked it. Hello. Okay, I guess that was it then. That was sad. So, okay, so what do we have in our... Well, I know we got a have a lot of... we got we got the Hermit, 7 Miners. Interesting. Okay, so we got that quest done. Okay. Conversation about Hokenkriffer? Johann Hokenkriffer is a good man. Okay. He collects the things to spread across Volkenspitz, but too soon I will run out of those. What does he want? Santies? I don't know what that is. Santy? Wine? You'll never guess, you peasant. He's too cultured for the likes of you. He is ill most of the time, which is probably why he doesn't venture around his lands. So he is bored. All he wants is his stories. Can you believe that? Tell his story and you need not pay a toll. But the story must be interesting. First of all, something from a distant place is most likely to entertain, and secondly, it needs to be new. That's the tricky part. The more travelers that pass through his lands, the more stories he knows. Soon there will be nothing that he does not know. He's already heard stories about subjects as varied as the Kaiser, deer, and mermaids. If things go on like this much longer, I'll soon have to pay in gold. Okay. Miner's offer. Hey, aren't these the best gems you could ever find? Different colors, patterns, and sizes. You are interested, aren't you? No surprise. You are not local, I can tell. You won't find such gems anywhere but in Erzglands. Here I have with me 2 pirates, 1 malachite, and 1 rhinestone crystal, and guldens for all. But how much? How much? Oh, what if I refuse to pay? Oh, I don't have... Well, okay. Bye-bye. No, I gotta... No. As you wish, but I say again, you won't find such gems anywhere but in Erzglands. If you change your mind, I'll be here. Good. Oh, good. I thought I messed that up. Okay. So, merchant's offer. Look, the finest cloth, thick wool, and well-curried leather. You will pay twice more for it at the marketplace by the lake. Here comes a beautiful customer. Well, traveler, will you buy anything? They would disappear in a moment at the markets in Landstein. I have 2 measures of cloth, 1 measure of wool, and 2 of the finest deer leathers. 60 guldens for the lot, and I'll even buy you a round of drinks. No, not at this point. Okay, I will be here. Alrighty, so I know I need to hire some more people. Gosh, I only got 309. I can't sell anything here. No! What I need is a mercenary. I mean, I really do, but he's going to cost me gold. So first off, I need to go find the, visit Adam's farmstead, and that's up this way, and I'm down here, so I got to go that way. Okay. Am I not going the right way? Or do I have to go around? What's this? Oh, here it is. The map is a little different. Neutral. Of course I went the wrong way, didn't I? Coming closer to the manor, you knock on the door, but no one opens the gates. You knock again, and after a pause, you hear someone moving within and hear a scared voice. Would you rob me of everything, you villains? Have you lost all your morals that you would take my livelihood from me? Peace, friend. I have come from Hans for a cask of wine, that is all. You are too late. A rabble of red wolves marched in here and helped themselves to my store. They believe they have the right to take what they please. They call themselves knights, but act no better than robbers. They are probably drunk already, asleep somewhere. Do you have any idea where they might have headed? Probably to the ruins in the highlands. They have converged with some local scum there. Okay, well, I'm over 30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode until I can figure out what I'm doing, okay? So, if you enjoyed this episode, click like, leave a comment, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Sahara out.